So I'm back. So it's game 4 tonight, Pacers and Thunder. I felt like I had to make this video because it's been sitting on my mind. Um, and the question I've been asking myself is, if the Pacers win tonight, is this series over with? And the answer is yeah. The Thunder have to win tonight. It's basically as much of a must win that you can have without it literally being a must win. There's no way if the Pacers win tonight, they gonna have all of the momentum. The Thunder heart gonna then got snatched up out of them. And then on top of it, the Thunder is a young team. So we know with young teams, it's hard for them to recover. Like if this was the Spurs or um a veteran team, like maybe even the Warriors that been through this, I can see, okay, they still the better team. They can come back from 3-1. But with this team, with them being young and inexperienced, I just don't see them being able to come back. And then going, because I can see them winning game 5 and then the Pacers coming back and winning in game 6. But the Pacers might end up closing them out in 5. Because the one thing that I do know is that when it comes to sports, momentum is real. And we done seen it over and over again. When a team is feeling confident and everything going their way, it just like, it just keep on going and going. Now, the Thunder have in their favor, which I always remember this stat about the Thunder since the playoffs then started, and that's the fact that I don't think they lost back-to-back games all year, or maybe once they did, but it's something like that. Like the Thunder didn't lose back-to-back games throughout the season. Like that was the rarity for them, if it even happened. I should have looked up if they did or not. So here we go. I knew what I was talking about. So the Thunder haven't lost back-to-back games during the playoffs, and they only lost back-to-back games once during the season. And I remember Thunder fans saying that Chet Holmgren was down that when they lost back-to-back to the Mavs and the Suns, I think it was. So yeah, the Thunder don't lose back-to-back games. So that's the one thing that's in their favor. But even more so if they do lose this game, and this will be their first time losing back-to-back in the playoffs, it's really gonna look bad for them. So yeah, they really need to win this game, and they should win this game. I expect for Shea to come out and have this. He actually need to have like 40 or 50. I know he's been having 30 throughout the playoffs, but he haven't had that 45, 50 point game yet that I feel like he need to show that he's one of the best scorers. Now, of course, the Pacers is a good defensive team, but this is when you have to raise to the occasion because he's looked at as the best scorer in the NBA. So you have to pull a Kobe. Kobe scored what was it, 40 something or 39 against the Celtics in the finals. Even the first time I think he had a 40 point game or almost a 40 point game against the Celtics. Like you have to rise and shine when the time calls. I expect for Shea, see, basically it's all on him. Cause I seen I think on First Thing First they was talking about it. All of the pressure is really on him because he just won MVP. If he win finals MVP in the ring, it's gonna be him and Joker as the top two players in the NBA, no discussion. And he moving into Hall of Fame territory already at a young age. So this would really benefit him winning this finals. And then on the flip side, if he loses this finals, then it's like you have to start thinking, um, oh, that they was the favorite. So now it's gonna be looked at as he choked. Also, there's no way around it. If the Pacers beat the Thunder, there's people that's going to be saying that the Thunder choked and that Shea didn't show up because his last game he had 24. It didn't look like a bad game, but you expect for him to have 30 every game. So, and then they ended up losing. So if you have another game where you have under 30 and they lose, the pressure is going to be on him, and he's the one that's going to be to blame. because Jalen Williams actually had a good game last game. And I was shocked because I actually bet him with the under, I think it was 21 points I did the under, and he ended up having like 20, 24, 25, something like that. So he actually played, Jalen Williams actually played great last game and they still lost. So that's why I said it's really on Shea because if he would have had his normal 30 points, they probably would have won instead of him having 24. So yeah, that's how I look at it. It's a must win for the Thunder. I think that they do win. I think it's going to seven now. Like people said this was going to be one of the worst finals, but it's probably going to end up being one of the best finals in terms of going to 7 games and every game being competitive. Unlike other series where more popular teams might have made it, but the series was over. Like the Warriors versus the Cavaliers, even though it was Steph, KD, and LeBron and Kyrie, like them series wasn't fun to watch. Everybody knew that the Warriors was gonna win, and they won in 4 1 year and then 5 in another one. Like it wasn't no really point in watching them games. Versus this year, yeah, it might not be the most popular players, but the games is at least competitive. So that's how I look at it. So we gonna see what happens tonight. I think tonight game gonna have the highest gonna be the highest rated game probably of the series and then the playoffs because I think a lot of people gonna tune in tonight to see what's gonna happen because this is like a big game. The only negative is that it's a Friday, so Fridays people might be going out and doing stuff, but then a lot of times people still work on Friday, so they at home chilling, grabbing something to eat, got paid or whatever. So, but yeah, I think a lot of people, if you're a basketball fan, you definitely should be watching tonight. So, um, I'll probably be back. I'm gonna try to be back tonight after the game and talk about what ended up happening. If the Thunder won, or especially if the Thunder lost, we definitely gonna have to talk about that because it's looking like RIP to the Thunder if they lose tonight. And I'm out.